The Dark Pictures Anthology, The Devil in Me, is launching on November the 18th on PS4 and PS5. It's the finale of Season 1 of the Dark Pictures Anthology and is set to be the goriest and longest game of the series yet. If you're a fan of horror films, this may be the perfect introduction to the series. That is, assuming that you haven't already been keeping up. The Devil in Me features approximately 7 hours of playtime, making it the longest game of the Dark Pictures Anthology so far. As it's the Season 1 finale, this does make a lot of sense. It also has some replayability if you like to see how each of the characters' deaths would go, and you'll be spending a fair amount of time witnessing those horrific deaths or dealing with booby traps. In The Devil in Me, you explore a murder hotel, modelled after a real murder hotel used by serial killer H.H. Holmes. The story follows a TV production company making a series called Architects of Murder. They need to create a finale for the current season to get greenlit for more. So they agree to a suspect agreement with a stranger. Grantham Dumay is the owner of this strange hotel on an isolated island, requiring all crew members to surrender their phones for the sake of privacy. Creepy. A new feature for the Dark Pictures Anthology is tools. In Devil in Me, each character has their own unique tool, which can help them make their way around the hotel and survive its many hazards. The puzzles these might be used on will be minor compared to other games in the horror genre. These tools included are a business card, a directional microphone, a pencil, a camera, and a multimeter. Each has its own abilities, but they won't be around forever. They can be lost or given to other characters, and you can even find extra tools in the hotel itself. The game will feature many gruesome traps, taking inspiration from several horror films. These include Saw, Psycho, Friday the 13th, and Halloween. These traps create some of the most horrific and gruesome deaths the series has seen so far. So if you're a fan of horror and gore, this game is sure to scratch your itch. So should you get it? For $40 upon release, whether or not you should get this game is definitely up for debate. On the one hand, it's poised to be the best game in the series yet, for what that is. On the other hand, that $40 is a lot more than previous games are being sold for today. If you're not such a big fan of horror, especially trap-based gore horror, you may be better off trying another entry into the series first. If you love stuff like that, or you've already played some of the games from the anthologies and you think you'll like this, then it's almost certainly a no-brainer for you to pick this up. The Devil in Me launches on PS4 and PS5 on November the 18th, but of course if that's too long for you to wait, then why not watch one of our other videos here at 128KB, and we will see you next time.
I can't breathe.
I'm sorry, Erin. I'm so sorry.